Hi, this is Danna Bowman of Thyroid Nation.
And I'm Ginny Mahar, also known as Hypothyroid Chef, and we're so glad you're here with us today. Danna and I are so excited because we've been working on this huge project together. As you may have heard, it's called Thyroid Refresh, and there's also a flagship product that is soon to be revealed, both in early 2018. So we just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what we've been up to and why we're doing this, and let you know what's been happening behind the scenes with us.
And just a little bit about me. I am definitely a thyroid patient. I have Hashimoto's and adrenal issues, and I was diagnosed while living in Costa Rica about 6 years ago. And it's been a journey. It's been a long journey, and there's lots to discover, but I'm getting there. I'm on my healing path. At first, I was on just levothyroxine, and then I discovered that I needed a little bit more after doing some research. I needed some natural desiccated thyroid, and I needed some adrenal support and some hormone support. So once I started getting that, things started lining up, and it's never ending. I'm always checking in, but I'm on my path. What about you, Ginny?
I'm also a thyroid patient. I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism almost immediately after the birth of my son. I think he was about 2 months old when some routine postpartum blood work revealed that I had an imbalance in my thyroid hormones. And for about 4 years, I just followed my doctor's advice, taking synthetic thyroid hormone and feeling worse and worse and worse. But each year when we would recheck my levels, everything looked good on paper. So, like so many of you, my doctor assured me it was all in my head. I was just getting older, but I knew inside that, this wasn't okay with me. I didn't feel well. I was sick for literally months at a time, had very low energy, terrible brain fog. And I wasn't happy. I mean, who's going to feel happy when you're dealing with all of that? And then I discovered, this world of information that I hadn't known about previously about thyroid-specific diet and lifestyle changes. And this is something I had asked my doctor about, and she said, nope, it doesn't really make a difference. And there's actually another reality out there that thousands, if not millions of us have become aware of. And that's been such an amazing power of the internet, with people who are suffering from residual thyroid symptoms, I feel like. Don't you, Danna?
Oh, 100%. Makes you feel like you're not alone, which has been a saving grace, because I really did think I was going crazy, because I didn't feel like anybody was listening to me or that I was being heard, and that my symptoms were just, brushed off as maybe after my pregnancy, as it was just, well, I just had a baby, or after I had exercised, well, you're just tired. And there really were some serious underlying things that I didn't realize millions of people were going through. So it was really great to connect with all these women. And speaking of lifestyle, since this is what our platform is, we are a lifestyle support platform. Diet and lifestyle have been huge for me. Simple things, just going outside and standing in the grass. I know I've told Ginny that I've been doing that a couple, times lately, every week. And I've been going outside and doing it. It's been fabulous. Just standing outside, kind of taking some calming, deep breaths, not the full on 10-minute or 5-minute meditation, just some being present moments have really, really helped me feel better, be more energized. So that's a simple little thing that I've been doing. And of course, diet. Diet is so huge. You can absolutely reverse your Hashimoto's symptoms, put it into remission, so to speak. I'm not quite there. I'm on my path, but you can do it. And that's how I connected with Ginny, because she was Hypothyroid Chef. She had some fabulous recipes on her blog, and that's how we connected, because I wanted to get some of those great recipes up on Thyroid Nation. And pretty much the rest is history. That was back early 2017, and we've been working on this behind the scenes ever since.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more about, the power of diet and lifestyle changes. And I think that's one thing I really want to share with you guys today is just how much we are believers. We are thyroid patients creating something for thyroid patients, because we know this path, we're living it. I've been on this healing path for about 2 years now, maybe a little more. I think just prior to my starting Hypothyroid Chef was when this whole world opened up to me and I just went headlong down the rabbit hole. And since then I've been steadily reducing my thyroid antibodies. I have Hashimoto's, which is something I actually had to request the test for after I started my hypothyroid blog. I didn't even know I had Hashimoto's when I started because my doctor never tested me. And I learned that from this community. You have to ask for the proper tests. You have to be your own advocate. So I started doing that. I found a naturopath. I made some dietary changes, and my antibodies are now down over 50%. So,
which is amazing.
Those numbers, we all know numbers only mean so much on paper, right? But what it means for me in a very real sense is I have my life back. I feel so much better. And are there ups and downs? Yes. Are there setbacks? Yes. Do our bodies change and we have to adjust and tweak and face new challenges? Absolutely. But I have so many more tools to succeed. And, I've raised the bar for myself, for my standard of my quality of life. And that's a huge, powerful thing. Danna and I sent out a survey to you guys, and we got an incredible response. We got over 1,600 responses. And one of the most heartbreaking things that we learned from that survey, which wasn't super surprising, but still, was that the majority of respondents found that the most challenging thing about life with thyroid disease is feeling too tired and sick to do anything about it. And so, maybe you've heard like, oh, some people are doing the autoimmune protocol diet, or some people are trying paleo and that's helping, or they're doing acupuncture, or they've, put themselves into remission just using meditation. I mean, you hear and see those stories all the time, but the reality is that even the experts have a hard time implementing those changes on a daily basis and walking that straight and narrow path that gets us to the other side of health. It is difficult, and it is especially difficult when you don't feel well. And that's why we created this. So it's not, this might be a good point, Danna, for us to, emphasize
talk about
to people
thyroid refresh. Yeah.
Well, that it's not just another medical protocol. This is a lifestyle support platform.
It is a lifestyle support platform, 100%. You are able to implement whoever your guru, your health professional is, you're able to kind of implement that with our program, with our online platform. So if you follow, Dr. Z, Dr. X, Y, or Z, and they have a certain protocol, you can plug that right into what we are creating. And we did that on purpose because we wanted to support you on your journey. And we definitely aren't in the medical field, and we don't have any letters behind our name. And that is not what we're doing here.
Right. And if we know anything, it's that we're all different. This is a bio-individual endeavor. So maybe you've, have a book that you're using and you're implementing that protocol to learn what your unique triggers are. Maybe you've done some genetic testing and identified, you have different sensitivities. There is no one size fits all. So this is a customizable place where what we aim to do is provide the inspiration and information and connection that you need to actually thrive and to make the changes and to feel better and for it to be fun. Our number one mission from the day that we started this is we need to simplify this process for people.
We need to simplify it, and we need to make it fun. And we have.
It has to be fun. So
it's been fun for both of us. And
Yeah.
that's what we wanted to emphasize more than anything, is that it is fun. And, we have Thyroid Refresh right now that is going to be launching first. And then we have our flagship product that is coming out. We're so excited. We can't tell you very much about it, but we're so excited. It's launching shortly after Thyroid Refresh. We can't wait to share it with you. We're so excited.
I know. It's hard not to be able to talk about it.
I know it is. It's very hard, but we created this platform for you. It is just something that we wish we would have had from the very beginning. Would have been lots more helpful for me on my path. And we just wanted to support you, make you feel empowered so that you could thrive.
Well, I can't wait till it's up and running, because I fully plan on using it.
Oh, 100%.
I can't
Me too.
wait, because this is a path that never ends.
Yeah.
You fall off the wagon, you get sick, you have new diagnoses. Things happen. There are bumps in the road, and we constantly have to adjust. So we're just really excited to, try and take all these amazing resources, put them in one place, put it in a beautiful, fun, simple package for you, and help empower you so that you can get out of bed and live your life again. I remember when I was in getting some labs done, I was at the hospital at the lab, and there was a photo exhibit outside the lab. And there was a letter with the exhibit from the photographer, and it explained how, this person was saying, I have an autoimmune disease, and most days I can't get out of bed, and I can't hold a job. And, my life has been really compromised. And on the days when I feel well enough to go, do something, this is what I want to do. And they were all like these beautiful nature photographs. I live in Montana. They were all these beautiful nature photographs. And at the end it said, I have Hashimoto's disease.
Wow.
And I just couldn't help but wonder, does this person have a good doctor? Have they gotten the tests that they need? Have they tried diet and lifestyle changes? Have they tried cutting out gluten?
Simple.
That's what started me on this path. Is I was teaching a cooking class, and two women came up to me after the class. I had mentioned I had hypothyroidism and was struggling with my diet and my weight. So I had to change my career and was only teaching health-oriented cooking classes because of it. And these two women came up, and both of them had hypothyroidism. And one of them said, my sister and I both have it, and we reversed our diagnosis by eliminating wheat and only wheat. It's different for everybody, but those stories are out there, and there's a lot of them. And, when I hear stories like that photographer, it kills me. It's like, that's why we are so passionate about this. We want to make this fun and easy and attainable for people.
And we want you to succeed, because there's so many people struggling with this, and they know the right things to do maybe, and they see all the things, but they just can't get over the hump. And we want to be there no matter where you are on your journey. We want to be there to help support you so that you can be successful and feeling better. That's it.
Yeah.
We want to support you.
Absolutely. And it's been incredible working with Danna. I mean, she is this hub at this incredible wheel of experts. And so we have so many great resources where we're relying on to help us get the right information to people. And we put together an incredible team. Mary Shulman is our featured thyroid expert. She's a New York Times bestselling author. She's written over a dozen books on thyroid health. And we've got Catherine Watkins. She's a transformational life coach. We have Adrienne Klein. She's a nutritionist who's also known as the Thyroid Whisperer. And we've got Nadia Ahrens, who is a licensed psychotherapist. She also does hypnotherapy. And she's going to help you guys do the personal inner work of maybe looking at some of the emotional root causes. There's a lot there too. Grief things that have traumatic things that have happened to us. So we're very, very excited to bring these resources to you.
Together in one beautiful spot. We can't wait till we launch Thyroid Refresh. Thank you, guys.
And please, if you haven't already, please come and sign up at thyroid-refresh.com so you can follow our progress, get updates about, our exact launch date. It's anticipated for mid to late January of 2018. And shortly after that, probably about a month or 6 weeks after that, we're going to be launching our flagship product that we can't tell you about yet. We're excited about. But you'll get freebies, and you'll be able to stay in the loop. So you don't want to miss out on that. So please, thyroidrefresh.com, and sign up with your name and email.
And you might be able to be a beta tester for our product that we're launching in March. So there's a chance for that too. So make sure to sign up, follow us on all the social media platforms, Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram. We will be on YouTube as well. And give us your email if you want to stay in the loop, thyroidrefresh.com. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.